Welcome, weary traveller, to episode 23 of the Bromantic Quest.
Well, this was meant to be episode 22, but...
Yep. Somebody added something to the Christmas special that made the Christmas special canon.
Yeah, no, I did that, yeah.
It was meant to be a side episode, had nothing to do with the quest. We'd all returned back and nothing had happened. Yeah. But no.
Interestingly...
Gerwin couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut.
That was something I did on the spot as well.
Oh, really?
It came to me and I was like, just going to do that. And also, we just want to make a quick apology that there was no quest last week. Obviously, with the festive season, we've just been very, very busy. But we hope you will forgive us and enjoy this episode. But for anyone who needs reminding of what happened... Chest. In that chest, there is just one item, and it is a sword.
I want to head back to the High Council. This is my next kind of step.
Yep.
From darkness, life reborn. Awaken souls, no longer torn.
It's now present. So his soul latches to the only closest living thing, which is a little rat. We owe you our lives, but not just ours, the lives of our families. And we wish to be with you once more in battle to lay down our lives, should you need it. Before you can do that, the second you put that helmet on, the last piece of armor, you see some black symbiote start to kind of crawl out of Turt's mouth. Amazing. What's in here? What's in the carriage?
All of your scouts.
Has he gone mad?
You could say that.
So it is. He's gone.
So are we. He became like family.
What happened to his body? Did you bring it back?
I need to sleep.
Sounds great. And with that, you hear a loud scream.
I'm going to head straight down to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Axes in hand.
Going indoors and stuff like that, and you see a tall blue figure. And he is stood by Turt. Suddenly, it feels a little less Christmassy. Is Jackie Moon hiding something? Finally, we move on to fire. A dragon placed very conveniently. Do you know why Fire's mother was slain?
It was attacking the town, is what I was told.
A reminder for you.
That was a mix of the previous one and the end of the canon, non-canon Christmas special.
Yeah.
Because technically it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it kind of did.
But kind of. And also, a word from the lovely Cobra Stacker. The quest sponsored by Cobra Stacker on YouTube. Your destination for all your gold and silver stacking needs.
Yeah.
For expert tips and advice, stacking gold and silver. A great channel filled with loads of real gold and silver content.
Gold and silver content.
Let's get
Stacking.
Oh, yeah.
What a delight.
As always.
Absolutely delightful. What?
As always. Yeah.
You said that's a waste. It was like,
It's definitely not a waste.
Sorry?
No. Nothing
that's a
about
waste of a space on the podcast. Jesus, all right, mate.
Well, it's a waste of people's time not clicking on Cobra Stacker.
If you're not stacking gold using Cobra Stacker's expert methods, fuck you doing.
Yeah.
You're wasting your money and your time.
Yep.
Also, he holds auctions a lot. He held one this evening, in fact, and I actually bought a piece.
Did
I'll
you?
bring in, yeah.
Nice.
I'll show you. It's a 2-ounce silver bear paw.
Is it? That's
Banging.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
Yeah. So it may be here next week. Just throwing that out there. So, yeah.
if I allow it.
Would you take charge of the scenery now as well?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. This is worse than I ever thought it would be.
It's just taking a turn. Also, before we get started and we get our magic going, if you could like and subscribe, we're on the road to 300.
Yeah.
We've been booming.
Smashing it.
Yeah. And we'd love you to be a part of that booming. And if you are a regular watcher, please do leave a like. We do really appreciate all the likes that we get for all these episodes, and we thank you very much for your time.
And share it with your friends that might like this kind of thing.
Yeah. And if they don't, share it with them anyway.
Yeah, if they don't like this kind of thing, and they don't like this, then you probably shouldn't be their friend.
Oh, that's a much better line, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Shall we begin the quest?
Dumbass. Stop fucking me over.
You're fucking with me. No!
Whoa, good magic.
Through perseverance.
Yeah. Persistence beats resistance.
Absolutely.
Nope, don't promote that.
No. Don't promote. We're in quest mode, all right? So
Yeah.
it works in the magical realms.
It does. Can you move your tail, please, mate? Appreciate you.
Thank you, Gollum.
Thanks, Colin. Let's get into it.
All right. So as you come out the portal, Gerwin just kind of waves you off and the portal closes. Everybody's there with you. Everyone seems in quite good spirits. And Jackie Moon turns around, walks up to you, and she's like, "Whoa, what was that about?"
Just a little bit of fun for Christmas.
That Gerwin guy, what a crazy guy.
He's interesting,
Yeah.
but insightful.
Huh. Well, I think he knows something about the fourth artifact, and I think if you can get hold of him, I feel like he's going to know something about it. But the third artifact, I think we need to make our way to Arceus, but I don't know where to find him.
I may have some idea.
Oh, where?
There's a fort near my village. That's where I last encountered him, with Gollum and the lizards.
Right. Well, should we get going?
Not just yet.
Oh,
Rest up. I have some bits I want to do.
great. Okay, I'll
leave. I'll call for you.
I'll let the team know.
Thank you.
And she turns around. She kind of puts her arm around Brienne, and they kind of go over to the team and let the team know. And you watch them kind of disappear off into their own quarters, and they've got servants showing them where to go and things like that, so that they're well looked after. As you are, the artifact finders. That's a pretty lame name for you guys, but sod it. Tyragon comes up to you, gives you like a slap on the shoulder. Gazzamatraz, my boy. Merry Yuletide Christmas thing that we do every year.
Okay.
I've got a surprise for you.
Yes.
And he pulls your coin purse.
How did you get that?
You've been away for a while and you didn't need it. I kept it here.
You crafty bugger.
I know, and I very kindly have slipped 50 gold pieces into it just for you, my boy. Merry Yuletide Christmas thing.
50 gold. Jesus.
Chunky.
Heavy.
Yes. But spend it wisely. I have some sad news for you, however. The potion shop is currently closed down.
Of course it is.
Yes.
The expensive things I really want.
However, the enchantment shop has just got a whole heap of things in. So definitely check that out.
Excellent.
Indeed. And I bid thee adieu. I'll be heading off to dinner now, so enjoy yourself. Gives you another slap on the back, not on the face.
Barbarian rage. I take my silver coin.
Shit's got wild.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to do some questioning of the guys, but I might leave that for a bit later. I can visit them singularly in their rooms, can't I?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So all right, I'll head down to the shopping district.
I'm going to let you know that one scout
Are you kidding? Well, we're in the town.
Just to show you around while you're there. You can ask him to leave you alone.
Yeah, fair enough.
But he's just kind of like your, not servant,
Guide.
but yeah, just helping you out and stuff. It's not what it was. They're no longer keeping tabs on you. You've done what you've said you would do.
Yeah.
There's more trust involved now.
Cool.
And he's not like nudging you, asking you questions.
Which scout is it?
Which one do you want it to be?
You tell me, you're the storyteller. You done a Ritter, the DM.
You've got Shamar with you.
If he wasn't a scout originally, he is a scout now.
Scout now. If anyone's taking notes of scout names, Shamar. If one sounds like Shamar,
Is that
Shamar.
one?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I named them, as I do everything, off the cuff. Can't remember any of their
You
names.
did pretty well.
Yeah.
Until Calvin.
Calvin. Just fucking. So Shamar's with you. And, he doesn't really know you very well. So he's just walking with you. Takes you to the marketplace. He's like, well, here we are. Where are you going first?
Thank you. I've got weapons out coming out my ear holes, haven't I? I don't need more weapons.
True, you don't.
I've got 2 axes, 1 evil sword, 1 good sword.
Piercing sword.
Gloves of dragon teeth.
Yeah.
I don't really need weapons.
I mean, you could get armour.
Yeah. Do I want armour?
It's up to you, mate.
I'm going to visit the armour shop very quickly.
Okay, you go into the armour shop. There's the old shopkeeper sitting there.
Good eve.
Good eve, Gazzamatraz. I've got goods. What would you like to take a look at?
What's your name?
My name. That's what you want. You know me. Davidian.
Davidian. Hi, Davidian.
You call me Dave, for short.
Hello, Dave.
Yes.
I'm looking for some armour.
Oh, you've come to the right place. You've come to the right place.
I want something special.
What are you after?
Something strong, but light. I don't want it to inhibit my movement.
Okay. Where would you like this piece of armour?
What have you got?
We'll have something very special. Very, very special. He takes you over to this bit and he pulls down like a black sheet. And there's nothing there. And he's like looking at you like,
What's this?
And then as he taps, he hits something. And you just can't see it. He's like, you're all special, no? Yeah? Special.
Is it invisible?
You got damn right. It's a force field. But it just takes shape to whatever it's on. Pretty special, no?
Very. How much?
Tis expensive, no?
I don't know.
Tis 30 gold. Tis finest piece we have. I can show you cheaper stuff.
No.
But this special.
I like special.
I tell you one thing as well. If shield break, shield recover over time. If take heavy hit, you receive no damage. And shield break. But shield fix.
Okay.
Special magic. 30 gold.
I'll take it.
And he like picks it up and like throws it at you. And then you just feel it like mold around you. Word of warning. Everything you touch is about a centimeter away because of shield.
No, I don't want it around my gloves.
No, he's just messing with you.
Oh, right, okay.
It's joke, you know? It was funny.
No.
No, not
Why
funny.
am I speaking like that? No, he's not funny. Gazzamatraz is now from where Davidian's from.
It's contagious accent, I know.
It's shield. Make me talk like this.
Hey, give me the money.
Oh, yes. We'll be right back. The gold is yours.
It's very good, thank you very much. I wish I had rich dad. That's very good, thank you. He then goes, any other armors you think you might require?
No, I think this is just fine.
Cool, got it. Well, lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you. Give my love to your family.
I shall. Thank you. And same to your team.
Don't you mention. All right, I'm going to go to the Enchantress. Is there any... Wait, when I go out, is there any other shops in town that I see that might be decent for me?
Decent for you.
Very decent.
I mean, there's lovely food halls and there's, you know what I mean? Yeah. But really for you, there's the weapons, the armour, the enchantment, the alchemy, and the potions, but the potions is closed. So
alchemy, what's that involve?
Nothing for you.
No? Why not?
I suppose...
Isn't that mixing potions in that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I'm guessing that's part of the potion shops that's probably closed, actually. Yeah.
Okay. I'll head to the Enchantress then.
Great. So you make your way in. Oh, Gazzamatraz. Lovely to see you again.
Who are you?
I'm Devadian, but you can call me Dave for short.
Dave.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Much better for seeing you.
Nice. As you walk in the shop, you notice, like, as the door opens, like a bit of kind of glitter falls on you, and you just feel a bit happier.
Ah.
Yeah.
You have enchanted me.
You know why you're here.
Let's go to the back now.
Oh, I said happy, not horny.
Can you identify something for me?
Oh, I can certainly give it a shot.
I pull out the evil sword and I place it on the counter.
Mm. She quickly puts a glass case over it. And she goes and she gets like fully covered. Puts some gloves on and this, that and the other. She goes, how long have you had the sword?
A few days.
Have you used it?
No.
I would suggest against it. I can feel its aura.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of people suggest those things.
I feel it may succumb you. I'll let you know shortly. She moves the glass. She starts to touch it. She goes, yes. Mm-hmm. You don't happen to know if there was an armour set that came with this, do you?
There was.
May I see it? I only need one piece.
I don't have any on me, do I?
Nope.
I look at the scout. Go and get... Oh, no. No, he's not wearing it. He took it off.
Yep, Fire's got it.
Oh. Turn to Shamar. Shamar, run and grab the glove of the armour piece. Mm-hmm. The gauntlet.
So we're just going to...
Do not put it on.
Of course. So he runs off. He gets it off of Fire. He's like, well, he didn't want to give me that.
He doesn't know you.
Yeah. Gives it to you.
But how did you get it?
I told him that you sent me and had a bit of back and forth, but...
I love words.
Yep, so gets it, gives it to you. You give it to the woman. She puts the glove on and holds the sword and drops it. And takes the glove off and gives it back to you. Now she goes, now the gloves I'm wearing are anti-magic gloves. The most powerful anti-magic gloves known in this realm.
How much?
Well, I'm not selling them. But I like a style. She goes, however, the magic in this is trying to eat through my gloves. Essentially, this is the life of the Mad Titan. And if you wear the armour and you wield this sword, you will become the Mad Titan. It's as simple as that.
Is there any way I can harness the power without becoming the Mad Titan?
That would be magic beyond knowledge. It would never have been tried and tested.
Okay.
So I would be hesitant to advise. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm not saying you can't use this weapon. I believe it would need powerful magic.
Interesting.
It would almost need something to turn this sword good.
Okay.
Do you have anything else for me?
Under my axes.
Now Ooh, lovely. These, I believe I sold you these.
Yes.
What else would you like to know about them?
What do they do exactly?
Well, you see, one of the key parts of them is the black magic that's in them. This is one of the few items that can be wielded outwardly to cause black flame. However, it is killer for anything good. If used in any way to harm, good paladins and anything like that. But against evil, it's not really so strong. But it can be used to absorb evil when it cuts. So, it essentially, for flame, killer of good. For cutting, killer of bad.
Okay. So the coolest part of it, I can't use on evil people.
Not really. Anything neutral you can. It will hurt anything neutral.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I am going to... Have you got any enchantments you could bestow upon these axes?
Oh, like what? They're already enchanted with black flame. What else were you thinking?
Okay, I put the axe away and I show her my gloves.
Well, these are already encompassed with rage. However, I can tell you've got something in you. And we can harness that to add thunder to your gloves. I believe you contain something like that. And we could definitely put that together.
Okay. Would that affect the rage in any way?
No, we can almost dual wield it.
Okay. How much would that cost?
I guess around 10 gold.
Okay. Now, and I reach my arm out. Touch this.
Just touches your arm.
And it's the force field. Anything you can do with this?
Oh. I tell you. She turned very masculine suddenly.
I'll tell you something, son.
Excuse me. That's what got excited. Sorry. I tell you what. We could electrify this over the gloves and make your entire body electrified.
Permanently?
Well, as you use it, same as the gloves. As you turn it on and off, as your body amplifies its electricity, it'll be wielded through you.
Yeah, let's do that.
That'll be a little bit more than 10 gold, though.
How much?
15.
Okay. Could you do both? Gloves and armor?
For 20.
Okay.
If I'm honest, it's not required on the gloves if you've got it in your force field. I feel like I'll be ripping you off.
Really?
You'll be able to harness it through your hands.
Okay. Then let's do the force field.
Perfect. Would you like to take a look at any of our items before you leave?
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely glorious. So, first of all,
Before I pay.
Okay. Okay, before you pay, yeah. So, first thing we have, which I think you'll quite like, is this tiny tree right here. Now, you plant this tree anywhere in home soil, you'll be given a full house tree with everything inside it you could possibly need to heal, to sleep, to rest. It's basically a portable home that you would just never know. No one would ever suspect it. It would look like a normal tree to everybody else. But you could be inside it resting. It's a full house.
Okay.
What we also have is this beautiful cobra here. And this will grow to 100 times its size.
Jesus.
Yes. And become a full snake. However...
It's a bit more than a full snake.
Yeah, well, it will come to life and be with you for 15 minutes. 100 times its size. Essentially about a 100-foot long snake or cobra. What we also have is this here. Dragon bomb. If you throw it, it will unleash 10 small flying lizards around the size of this one that can breathe fire and cause disruption and damage and, really, really put it amongst some people.
Looks awfully like an egg I used to own.
Maybe, we're just reusing props, who knows? And finally, this beautifully designed, lightweight sword.
I've already got one of those.
Yeah, but this one's a dummy sword. It's not expensive, this one. But it can be used to replicate yourself. So you can cast an image of yourself. But once your image is broken, the sword breaks too.
Broken how?
If it is hit.
Okay. How much is each item?
The tree is worth 15 gold. The snake is worth 25 gold. The dragon bomb is worth 20 gold. And the sword is worth 15 gold.
And the enchantment was 15?
Yes.
If I took the enchantment, the tree and the sword, could you do it for 38? And I'll bring you 10 extra gold on my return. You know who I am.
Yes.
I am a man of my word.
She ponders for a moment, just having a little think. She's trying to see if she can strike up a deal more on her side of things.
I mean, it's kind of already on her side, but
Yeah, but she's seeing maybe she can get something else other than gold. She's having a little ponder, taking a look at you and what you've got. I tell you something. Give me 5 gold upon your return. But I want to see the symbiote.
when?
Before you leave.
It's very risky.
Yes, I'm aware.
Don't think that's 5 golds worth. It's a lot more.
Well, what is it worth to you?
I mean, it's worth your life. Very possibly.
Well.
And my life if it goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So if I give you 30 gold and take you to the symbiote.
Deal.
Okay.
So that was the sword and the tree.
Sword, the tree, and the enchantment.
Yes. So she says you're going to have to leave that shield with me. That's not a quick enchantment. So
The shield.
yeah, you're enchanting the shield.
Yeah, my armor shield.
Armor shield. Yeah, armor. Sorry. So she says, yeah, leave that with me. That's going to probably take all night. You know,
Okay.
It's not a slow. So are you staying the night? Are you staying the night?
Yes.
Yes, great. Then leave it with me, and then tomorrow we can take a look at that symbiote. Alrighty then. Just so you know, the scout's waited outside the shop. He's not in there with you. He's not being nosy or anything like that. So you can make your way out, and then whatever you want to do.
I'd like to go and see Balti.
Balti is with the symbiote,
Good.
so yes.
Well, I was going to take him there anyway.
Yeah. So the scout takes you to where that is. Balti is inside the cage, but not inside the cart. But it's just Balti in the cage.
Okay.
So,
Balti.
well, come on in. And he clicks his finger and the lock unlocks for the cage.
I'll go in.
Yep, Scout stays outside.
Can people hear me inside the cage?
If you don't want them to, then you can tell Balti, to...
Balti. Soundproof this cage.
Yes, of course. And he makes like a bubble around the two of you.
What's going on with the symbiote, first of all?
I tell you, the interesting part of the symbiote is it's not its own life form. It sees through something else. We'll have to take it from our fellow in there sooner. He's not going to survive the night.
Okay. How do we do that?
I guess same way we always do is we load someone up with the armor.
Okay.
And we'll take it from it.
It is as if something else controls the symbiote.
But our guy in there now, he won't survive the night. I believe we'll have to free him from this.
When it gets dire, you call me. I will be the one to put the armor on.
Absolutely. I think that's a fantastic plan.
I have something else to ask you, Balti.
Yes, of course.
And I need you to be very, very honest with me.
Right.
Have you, prior to this moment, ever met Brienne?
No.
So before I introduced you, Brienne, you'd never met Brienne before.
So, I know who Brienne is. I've never met her, and I never knew of any magical power.
Who is Brienne?
Well, of the Southern Isle, an old ally of ours, who have recently been destroyed and burnt down. She was the daughter of the king. So she is essentially a princess, who I'm aware Jackie Moon saved from the invaders. But that's all I know of Brienne, but as I say, I do not know of where this magic comes from, or anything else as such. I also... Her magic is ancient. I cannot do what she can do, no matter how much learning I do.
Okay. There is another thing. And this must stay strictly between us.
Mm-hmm.
I have reason to believe that Brienne's memory has been wiped.
Right.
Purposely.
Mm-hmm.
I know you studied memory magic at school.
Yes.
Do you have the ability to bring back erased memories?
I will... If you can bring Brienne to me, or I can go to Brienne. If she allows me to try and unlock her mind. If a memory is forgotten, I can bring it back. If it is erased, and there is nothing left, I'm unable to bring it forward. I may be able to piece things together. But depending on how strong the magic was that erased it, sadly there wouldn't be much I could do.
Would you be able to tell who erased it?
It depends, once again, on how strong the magic is. On how good the wizard or the witch was.
Okay. This stays between us.
Yes, no problem at all. Absolutely.
Also, the Enchantress Dave wants to come and see the symbiote.
Oh, that bitch. I knew she would come and see this thing. Yes, that's fine. When?
Well, anytime before we leave. Fine. You just tell me a good time.
Okay. As long as I'm here.
Yes, absolutely.
Then fine, yes.
I've instructed Tyragon to tell all his people no one goes near the symbiote without you being present.
Oh, great, yes. Well, she's a nosy bitch, that fucking Davidian, so...
She's kind of hot, so...
Yeah, well, sadly I'm ugly, but...
I've seen pictures of you. I've seen you. You're in front of me.
Yes, okay.
I think you're beautiful.
Thank you. If that's where that was going, and great.
I stroke his face.
He undoes the bubble. I'll be comfortable.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to go and knock on Riking's door.
Okay. Riking and Turt are together
Also.
in the food hall.
Okay.
They've got beers, they're cheersing, they're telling people stories of what they've done. They're having a real good time with it. They're not like heroes. Riking's considered a hero of the realm, and Turt's kind of just joining in his loud kind of manner that he does.
Are they drunk?
No,
Okay.
but they're having a good time.
Yeah.
So, and as you walk in, you tell me how you're walking in to this kind of. Let's call it like a mess hall. Like it's quite large, but it's lots of tables and stuff like that. And they're sort of central.
So I'm walking in the door. Riking! Like an angry tone.
Well, he pulls out his axe, his giant slayer, and he's like, "What is it, Gazzamatraz?" I'll get a name all the time. Let me do that again. And he pulls out giant slayer, and he goes, "What is it, Gazzamatraz? Are we called to arms?"
I've said it angrily, like I'm angry with Riking.
Oh, he's taking it as like,
We're fighting.
yeah, we're ready for something.
Where's my beer?
Oh! And he puts it back, and he just pulls his keg up, and he like puts a hole in the top, and he like brings it over to you and gives it to you.
And I down the lot.
Yeah, nice. You bloody beast.
That was a beer.
Come, eat some food. Sit down.
Whew.
Turt's over there. He's got some like reptilian women with him.
Sit down and kind of look at Riking, but quietly.
Yeah.
Be like, we enjoy this eve, but we must talk.
Oh. What?
Seriously talk after this eve.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, I've had too much drink now.
Too much. Not enough.
Another.
You guys have a really good night. You, Turt, and Riking. Jackie Moon makes her way in as well. She joins in with some of the fun. You all play darts and you all play some like games like that. Jackie Moon's oddly good at darts. You do some axe throwing.
Do you want to say that in my drunken kind of stupor? Although I'm not going to say anything directly.
Yeah.
Like, when she's like oddly good at darts, I'm like, oh, something I didn't know about you.
She, I'm going to say, obviously, she's blissfully unaware of what you know. She kind of almost takes it flirtatiously as your relationship is. She's like, that's not all you don't know about me.
I know. Get really aggressive.
Yeah. You do some shots and some other bits and pieces, and everyone has a really good time. I'm going to say Balti comes over as well. He doesn't really drink too much, but obviously he's on a little bit of a wind down as well. Kaitana is there, but she doesn't drink. She doesn't do anything. She joins in the darts, but that's about it.
It's fucking amazing, actually.
Yeah. She wins everything in the darts.
She joins in the darts, and we're all like, stop playing.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. You're ruining the fun.
She's like,
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's everyone. Yeah, the scouts are also there, but they're not really joining in with you. They're kind of doing their own thing, but they're having a fun time as well. I'm going to say that Fire. I was about to go. I go, God. Yeah.
Where's Fire?
Yeah, Fire gets brought into the mess hall, and everyone loves it.
Yeah.
They've never had a dragon in the mess hall before.
Yeah.
Especially a friendly dragon, so they're all enjoying it. You're letting people ride Fire. Fire's happy for it as well, So yeah, everyone has a great, jolly good.
Stop everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Give me a bit of like, what's the time of night? What when are you doing this?
So we're all like jolly, we're merry, but like there's a little bit of a lull.
Yeah.
Everyone in the mess hall. This is an announcement to the mess hall.
Yeah.
Drinks in the air.
Everyone puts their drinks in the air.
To the bravest, craziest, and most loyal healer you could ask for. To Priya.
So Priya.
And we toast to Priya.
Yeah, and everyone drinks their drinks. There's a few tears. People loved Priya in that place, you know. Yeah, and you know, everyone's having a drink with that, and I think there's a sign of respect to you from the room that you would toast to Priya as well. And
Where's his goat?
his goat's in the.
Bring his goat in!
Yeah, I'm gonna say his goat is just in the stables.
Need to remember his name.
Yeah, God, don't remember it. Yeah. But yeah. So that's all lovely as well. It's in the wee hours now of the morning, and I'm going to say most people are either passed out or gone home. So it's just kind of you and your motley crew, and it's about 4:00 in the morning. There's a bit of the sun coming up. There's still the fire burning, which Firelight has been obviously just tending to. Caetana is just obviously still just sitting there. Balti's gone. The scouts are all gone. Jackie's asleep. Brienne has never turned up for all of this.
Mm-hmm.
She's never come in, never I'm going to say you've mentioned Brienne a few times, and it's just been a bit like, oh, she's in her room, she's fine, that kind of attitude. It's that King's Guard who looked after Gollum. He's guarding the door of Brienne.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's kind of the mood is very calm and quiet, and the band have all gone. There's no music now or anything like that, like I say. So you are still very drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to say anything too thingy, I'm going to make you roll for it.
So,
if you're going to speak to any of them about anything.
oh, Caetana,
Yeah. Yes.
go and check on Brienne.
She nods. I'm going to also say she has been periodically doing so.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Cool.
And she's been fine and everything like that. But she goes and checks anyway. Yeah, so she's off.
Who else is with me?
You've got Turt, Ryking, Jackie Moon.
Okay, Jackie's asleep. Turt and Ryking are awake.
They're singing,
They're singing.
swaying, just singing little songs. Nothing too glorious at this hour, but
Okay. How far are the rooms from here?
walkable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'll pick up Jackie. I'll take her back to her room, put her in bed.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, nice. Yep.
Shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point me talking about anything when I'm pissed, is
That's
there?
fine. Yeah, if it's just if you want, do you know what I mean? I'm giving you the
Yeah,
opportunity. I'm going to say that Ryking and Turt followed you, like as a little, team, up to wherever you were going. I'm going to say they give you like a hug, and they go back to their rooms as well. So now it's just you.
Okay, I'm going to... Was Caetana returned? What's the...
Yep, Caetana's with you as well.
Yeah.
And she said that Brienne is fine.
Okay.
And if you wish to check, she can take you there before you go to bed.
I can check, but I'm pretty fucked, so...
Yeah, Caetana's going to stay her with Brienne tonight.
Okay, cool.
Just to make sure everything's fine.
All right. Caetana, I bid you adieu. I give her a massive hug,
Yeah.
like awkwardly.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Caetana.
She's like, oh, thank you. She just kind of pats you on the back. In that really awkward kind of like tap tap. Like,
I head to bed.
and she obviously goes back to Brienne. I'm going to say you get awoken around midday.
Jesus, why did I sleep so late?
Well, you didn't go to bed at like 4:30 in the morning. By Brienne.
Okay.
And she's poured water on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I have been trying everything to wake you up, Gazzamatraz.
Why?
Because it's my first day, my first full day here in Elwyn, and you're not here showing me round.
That's what Jackie's for. And I roll over.
Oh, God. And you then feel another pouring of water on you.
What?
Come on. Come. You're the hero. Come show me round.
Okay. But you need to leave the room.
Okay. She walks out the room.
I was contemplating just standing up and I was like, she's a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, get dressed.
Yeah. Fully armoured up or just dressed in like your casuals?
I guess. I mean, for me personally, I want to be fully armoured. but I guess that wouldn't be the case, would it? Do you know what I mean?
No, probably not.
I'm going to take a weapon because I feel like I would always have a weapon on me.
What weapon are you taking?
I'll have my gloves.
Yeah, sticking the gloves on. Fair enough. Cool.
Casuals with some spiky gloves.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. All right. Cool. As you can imagine, because we're expecting trouble.
Never be too careful.
I guess that's why you're Gazzamatraz. So where are we going first?
Wherever you want. You woke me up. Where do you want to go first?
I've never been here. I spent all yesterday in my room.
What are like the main parts of the city?
Well, obviously you've got like the whole citadel of like the fort, the castle that Tyragon lives in and all that, which is obviously quite pretty. You've got the religious parts of it. You've got the marketplace, all the food halls and the mess hall. And
I want to take her to the library.
Great.
Where Tyragon took me previously.
Mm-hmm. Great. So as you head to the library, you go in there. Balti is surrounded by books. Like, he is furiously looking through these books. He almost looks a little bit flustered. But you're showing Brienne round, so what are you doing?
Just approach Balti. Hi, Balti.
Yeah. Hey, Gazzamatraz.
What are you up to?
There's just some things I don't know, and I just need to know more.
Can we help?
No, I don't know if you can. I'll just keep looking.
Okay. Can I have a look at what the books are? Like, generally about, obviously I'm not going to understand them, but maybe some names of books or...
I think I'm going to make you roll for it, which is probably fair. You're still hungover, let's not forget.
Forget to read when we're hungover.
Well, when you know what types of books are, you'll know why you're rolling for it. I'm not going to make it too complicated. I'm going to go sections of 4. Okay, you're like dead in the mid-range. You just notice that some of the books are like got chains on them, like they're from the forbidden section of the library, which only people like Balti have access to.
Okay. Now look at Brienne. Do you think you can help with any of this?
Oh, I can take a look. Goes over and Balti goes, no, Brienne, it's totally fine. I'll cover this.
Balti.
Yes.
Could I? No. Don't worry. Let's have a look around the library.
Yeah.
I want to kind of inconspicuously kind of lead her around the library, but very purposely try and find books about the history of her village and where she came from and stuff like that, and kind of hover around those areas. If that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. So there is literally an entire geography area, and I'm going to say you go into that section, and you like poke at a couple of books and be like, kind of gesture to her and stuff like that. And she kind of takes them and looks at them, flicks through them. She goes, this is where I'm from. Starts flicking through, puts the book back. She's like, well, hey, do you want to know anything from where I'm from?
No.
Okay. Can we look at some fantasy books?
Of course you can.
So she kind of skips off to some other books and she picks up 2 books. Can I have these?
Yeah.
And they go down. It's going to cost you 2 gold for these 2 books.
No, it doesn't. Fucking do something about it. Put it on Tyragon's tab. All right. I'll give you 2 gold.
Yeah, all right. I'll take it from you in a moment.
While she's gone, looking for fantasy books, we'll have a look around the area about her like village and all that and her history or whatever of her thing, and see if there's anything that mentions kind of ancient magics or looks like it might be about ancient magics or anything
From
like
where
that.
she's from. I'm going to say these books are kind of more like sightseeing books.
Right, okay.
There's not really anything of that.
Is there a section on Ancient magics in the library.
Probably in the forbidden section.
When you say forbidden, who guards it?
It's all chained, so you'd need the keys and stuff to get in there. You couldn't just...
Can I go up to Balti? Can I have the keys for the forbidden section?
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're magic locks. There's not an actual key.
Okay, can you unlock it for me, please?
What do you need from there?
I want to know more about Brienne's magic.
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh, well, I asked you earlier.
I can't sit in front of Brienne, can I?
Okay. So what are you doing then?
He looks round. Who's here? It's like, two things. One, I can't. The symbiote, its magic is different. I tried to approach it yesterday. I need to. There must be something here on it, but I can't find anything on symbiote magic. And two, I've been trying to find realms of greater memory magic, and I'm seeing some bits, but I'm trying to link them to ancient magics, and they don't sync. So I don't know how her memory would have been wiped, unless by an ancient magic itself. It wouldn't be a wizard like myself.
Do you think the symbiote is an ancient magic?
I don't think it's magic at all. I think it's a life force. I think it's a being.
Okay.
Brienne comes skipping over with her books.
All right, let's go and get your books then.
Yee, and where to next?
Anywhere you want to go.
Lovely. Can we get some food?
But of course.
Great. So you go out to the person, pay for the books. You grumpily pay for the books.
Grumpily.
Oh, you're not grumpy about it. Oh, okay, sorry. So you make your way out and then you pay for the books and hand obviously the books to Brienne. She packs them in this bag that seems to just keep going.
I make note of the names of the books.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna say one of them is called A Hero's Destiny, and the other one is called Romance and the Trance.
Cool.
Nice. So yeah, you leave, and she's like, "Ooh, can we go in here? Riking's in here."
Yeah.
And you make your way in there, and Riking looks a little bit puzzled, per se. He's just eating some breakfast, and he kind of waves at the two of you. And she kind of skips her way over to Riking. She's just making chit-chat to him quicker than you can get there type thing.
Yeah.
And you make your way over. Good morning, Gazzamatraz. How's your head?
Fine. You?
I'm a little bit sore, I'm not going to lie. I think playing who can break the stone with their head the fastest definitely got to me a little bit.
Where's Turt?
I think he's still in bed. I think he took some women back with him, and
Good man.
yes. He's certainly he's not in his chamber though, so I guess he went back to theirs.
He's not in his chamber.
No, I think he's taken the ladies back to their chamber.
Okay. Where are their chambers?
I mean, I can go and take a look. I have no idea. I'm guessing one of the scouts will know.
Send a scout.
Yeah, sure. He kind of looks over and waves one of his own troops over. Fetch Turt with the two women yesterday. And the troops make their way off. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He's a big boy.
He is.
Yeah,
He's my big boy.
that's fair. You didn't notice Balti seemed a bit off yesterday.
Mm-hmm. He's stressed.
Stressed, is he? Anything we can do?
I don't think so.
I saw him mouthing to himself yesterday. Kind of blabbering words of, I don't know, just seemed like gobbledygook to me. Did you notice, or?
No.
It wasn't directed at anyone. It was almost like he was saying it to somebody else. Just what you should know.
Okay, I'm going to ask Riking and Brienne to stay there.
Yeah.
You two stay here. I'll be back.
Oh, but Gazzamatraz, you said you would
Stay
turn me
here.
around.
I'll be back.
Fine. Don't be long.
All right, I'm going to go to fire and grab the suit of armor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to fire. He's happy to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you take the suit of armor off him, yeah.
Gorgeous old man. Yeah. And I'm going to head to the library. How do you not obviously carry a suit of armor? Do you know what I mean? But
yeah. It's in a sack.
Yeah.
So it can't be seen it's a suit of armor.
All right, cool. Well, I'm carrying the sack. Is Balti still in the library?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Looks a little bit less dishevelled now. Books are away and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk around like I'm just looking around the library until I'm behind Balti or Balti can't see me, and then I'm going to put on the armor.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna roll for it. I'm going to say Balti detects that there's magic in that sack.
Yeah.
So he knows you're in the room.
No, I don't doubt that he knows I'm in the room.
Oh, yeah, and he knows you've got something magical on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it is.
He knows it's... Well, he doesn't know what it is, but he knows it's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I should put it on.
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing in here putting that on?
So nothing comes out of him.
Nothing comes out of him at all.
Okay, take the armor off then.
Okay. Yeah, he's like, oh,
In a sec.
this isn't the time or place for that, Gazzamatraz.
What were you muttering yesterday? Who were you talking to
When?
when we were out?
Come with me. And he goes back to the symbiote, puts you back in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
We can't extract the symbiote from him. But I'm casting spells of resistance to magic on him throughout the day to try and keep him going as long as I can. He's going to die, Gazzamatraz.
Why can't we extract the symbiote?
It'll kill him either way. It's too far in. Watch this. And he creates like a black wall, so you're just both sat in darkness now. And he like creates a little orb of light. He's gone mad. He's completely feral. And he puts the orb towards the cart. And the scout is unrecognizable. Completely black of skin, razor sharp teeth. And he's like trying to tear his way out. Just a completely different being. I'm so sorry. I had no idea it would turn into this. It was foolish of me to think I could control this and maintain it.
I'm sorry too. Was a scout of a family.
Bolty's not going to know that.
So that's what you were doing.
Yes, I couldn't save him. All I can do is keep him alive as long as I can till we can find out more.
Okay. All right. I'll return to Brian. What have you found out so far?
No, nothing more from earlier. I've put the books away. I'm puzzled. I'm stumped. I'm doing my best here, Gazzamatraz. I'm trying.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Brian then.
Great. I'm going to say you've been gone about 20, 25 minutes. Because obviously Firelight is outside. Just because that's where he wants to be. So by the time you went outside, called him down, went back in, blah, blah, blah. And Ryking's bought Brienne the house special of food. There's way more food than she can eat. And she's like, oh, finally, come help me. I can't finish all this. So, do you sit with her and chow down? Yeah. You sit there, chow down. You, Ryking and Brienne have a lovely little, like, kind of breakfast morning. And, but Ryking says something to Brienne, which kind of makes her freeze up. And he goes, how's your family? Brienne, I heard your father got out. She kind of freezes up. She goes, What do you mean? He goes, did I hear wrong? I heard your father got out. He's okay, no? Is that wrong? So I haven't heard from him. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I've heard nothing since. So I just heard he went into hiding. No, I don't think so. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brienne, to bring that up then. My deepest apologies. Come on, we'll take you somewhere fun to take your mind off what I've just said. She goes, oh, okay.
Stop writing.
Mm-hmm.
And just whisper purely to him, not to Brienne. Who was our father?
Well, it's King Archimon. I thought he made it out.
Interesting.
Do you want me to leave you to do it, or shall I come with? Or
Come with.
yeah, great, lovely, thank you. And you make your way into there's this little fun area, lots of kids playing and games and all kinds of it's almost like a fair type thing that's kind of set up. There's a little play where magic, they do light magic, little fireworks indoors and stuff like that. And she's having a good time, and you and Riking are just kind of sat on a bench just watching her. But very closely watching her, I'll say that as well. But yeah, so if you want to chat to Riking at all.
I need some advice, Riking.
Yes, yeah, I'm all ears.
This must stay strictly between us and go no further to any of the team. Gerwin, who you met, but didn't meet, but did.
And he goes, ha! Slaps your knee and goes, bloody Gerwin.
He has given me some information.
Yes, what?
That I'm going to share with only you. Because I need your advice.
He leans in.
I'll tell you all I know.
Right.
Jackie is hiding something.
He leans back. You see, Jackie was the only person in the southern lands who got out with Brienne and has returned to this land. So, if she knows something, it's got to be about the Southern Isles. I obviously can't possibly fathom or guess.
Yeah, of course. Also, Brienne's memory has been wiped.
Oh.
I know not what of, or what has been wiped from her memory, or from what period of time, but it has been wiped.
Right. Oh, I see. Well, I have made many trips to the Southern Isle. I've never met Brienne personally, but I've dealt with her father a few times.
Did he have a big flaming sword?
I did not know, but quite the warrior. I must say that I've spent time training with him. You'd like him very much.
I'm sure I would. He's got long silver hair.
He has a beautiful white hair. Yes, he does. Yeah.
I believe the man who has the flaming sword could be King Archimon.
Well, I thought his name was Archaeus.
I believe him possessed. I know that Archaeus is looking for his family.
Right.
Archaeus was not always evil, but I believe in a search for his family he has turned this way or been turned somehow.
Right. Well, he's a good man. I'm sure we can bring him round.
Let us hope so.
Absolutely. Well, do we know where he is?
I believe I do. I know his last known location to me.
Right.
We shall see. We'll be travelling there soon.
As in today, or?
It's a bit late in the day now. I didn't realise I'd wake up at midday.
Yes, you lazy
So we'll
bones.
probably leave tomorrow morning. But
Great. Lovely.
I need your advice.
Of course.
So Brienne's memory has been wiped.
Yes.
I don't know if it's Jackie who has had her memory wiped for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
You knowing Brienne and Jackie, do you think it best for me to try and unwipe Brienne's memory, or leave it as her memory wipe may have been for a reason?
He leans back in his chair. He goes, have you spoken to Balti?
I have.
What did Balti say?
He doesn't believe he can unwipe her memory. He believes it's done with ancient magic, which he doesn't have knowledge of.
Wow. If Balti doesn't know, I mean, it's probably best left alone.
Okay. What I don't want to do here is basically unlock something that someone's wiped Brienne's memory in order for her to cope as like a human. So maybe she's seen some like evil stuff when she was a kid in her village and all that lot, like, you know, when it was burning down or whatever.
Yeah.
And someone's wiped that from her memory so she doesn't like break down.
Yeah.
Do you think I should press Jackie about what she's hiding?
My gut is fearful, Gazzamatraz,
Of what?
of that symbiote. And I love Brienne as much as you do, and do I feel we need to press more on that or more on the symbiote right now? I feel the symbiote is where the horror here will lie.
Yes. Although I have it on good authority not to rush with the symbiote.
Ah,
And to take our time,
right.
which has so far caused the scout to die. So, the advice is going well.
Who advised you of that?
Sonny Connaught.
Sonic Onog. You know Sonic Onog?
Of course.
Wow.
Riking. Look at me.
Yes, you're quite right. You're quite right. He's like, bloody hell. That's something that is.
Okay. You didn't answer my question.
Well,
Knowing Jackie's character, do you think she's hiding something for the good of the group? Or do you think she's going to be hiding something vindictive?
she'll be hiding something for Brienne.
From Brienne or for Brienne?
For Brienne.
For the good of the group or for the good of Brienne? Because I believe she would hide something from the group for Brienne
I believe so.
that would affect the group.
Yes. She may know about her memory. She may.
I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
This stays strictly between us.
Absolutely. I shall say
We
no
do
more.
some weird secret handshake.
I like it. That's nice. That's very good, yeah. Can I confer with Balti regarding the symbiote?
Of course. Do not mention anything we've mentioned here.
No, I just want to speak about the symbiote.
And take your time. Do not rush anything. And tell Balti not to rush anything.
Okay. Thank you. I shall. So, Rykin goes over to Brienne, just lets her know that he's got a business to attend to and stuff, and gives her a hug and goes off. Before you know it, Caetana is sat next to you. Gazzamatraz. I think I'm dying a little bit. She looks up at you, and you notice that both her eyes are half blackened. She goes, since we've left that tunnel, I've not been the same. Since I've been recovered, since I've
I'm alive. On our journey back, something is eating away at me, and I don't know what it is. And I don't know what to do.
Eating away at you how?
I don't feel myself.
Come with me.
Brienne sees you walking off.
I'll get Brienne.
Yeah.
Leave Brienne in the middle of the town.
You're going to take Brienne, yeah? So, as you start walking with Brienne, Caetana switches and goes straight for Brienne.
I'm going to grab her.
You do manage to stop stop Caetana. You're holding Caetana, and as you're doing so, you feel darkness running up your fingers into your hands, like a black symbiote.
I'm still carrying the armour, aren't I?
You are.
Brienne, can you hold her with magic?
Brienne, I just want to say, she looks incredibly panicked right now. Caetana's her friend.
Yeah.
Just gone for her. I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Brienne, do not panic. This is not the time. Level-headed. Be a hero.
She starts conjuring something up, but she keeps misfiring it. She's struggling to get it. The symbiote, she can see what's happening, and it's frightening her quite drastically.
Okay, I'm gonna... Brienne, stop. I am fine. Caetana will be fine. Concentrate. Take your time.
Shh. She then fires a perfect shield around Caetana and forces her to her knees. Hey, do you let go of Caetana? And you let go of Caetana. But you've obviously got Symbiote on your hands. And that's where we are now.
Okay. Right. Shake the symbiote off, or get rid of the symbiote, or...
Yeah, so you're trying to rip it off your hands. You managed to get it, like, into a clump. What are you doing with that clump?
I'm going to throw it back at Caetana temporarily.
Yeah, so you it's only a small clump, it's not big. And you put it back on Caetana, and it immediately gets absorbed into her skin.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to shout to whoever's around.
There's guards around and stuff, yeah.
Get bolty now.
They go in different directions. And then from the...
As they do this, I'll start donning the armor.
Yeah, cool. They go to the symbiote with the captive, and they get him from there and bring him straight over. And he looks at Caetana. She must have touched it. She must have touched it.
Well, armor's on now.
Yeah. It's not leaving the force field at this point.
Okay. Brienne.
Yeah.
Let down the force field.
She lets...
Bolty, be ready to hold her.
Yeah. She lets down the force field, and this symbiote goes straight for Brienne. Immediately. Doesn't go for the armor. It's left Caetana.
Yep.
It's crawling along the ground. It's not going for you, which has taken you by surprise.
Gonna run in front of Brienne.
Gonna just run in front of Brienne.
I'm gonna run in front of Brienne. I'm hoping Bolt. I've told Bolt to be ready to get it. So
yeah, he's firing at it. It's moving the fastest you've ever seen it move.
Okay.
It's like Brienne is its prize.
Okay. Brienne, run.
So Brienne turns to run, and you step in the way. This thing leaps for Brienne and leaps over you and is just about to make connection when Turt bites it and he absorbs it. What do you want to do next?
armor as Brienne gets away. What's Kaitana doing right now?
She's just laying on the ground. She's covered in sweat. She's not used to this kind of magic at all. It affects her like it affects Riking.
She's of no use right now. She's
gone.
Yeah.
But Turt is used to this.
Yes.
And he's like writhing, trying to fight it. It's almost pulling his face towards Brienne, and she's just getting out of there as fast as she can. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab his face with the evil glove. No. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Right, no, I'm just gonna grab his face with the evil glove.
Are you wearing full armor? I think you are.
Yep.
You are.
I am.
Okay. So the symbiote leaves Turt, goes onto you.
On the glove.
On the glove.
And I whip the glove off. Super duper quick.
I'm going to make you roll for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Odds or evens?
Odds. Forever in my favour.
You whip that glove off super duper fast. Oh, you played a dangerous game there.
Bolty, hold it.
And Bolty does put some magic on this glove and hold it in place.
I take off the armour immediately and put it back in the bag.
Okay.
Suddenly I see a symbiote coming from the distance. It's come out of the guy and it's like, armour?
Yeah. No, he's holding it down. Is Bolty. What do you want to do?
Is this the same or a different symbiote? Bolty.
I just want to say you see Riking leg it past you and Turt and Kaitana, and he's going towards Brienne. He goes, I cannot tell right now. I would need to bring it to the other one, but it all looks so similar. It's an organism, and he's like kind of trying to eyeball it, but can't really tell.
Can we take it to the other one?
I think we must. Could you get a chest or something for me to put it in?
Of course.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you get like a really, really tight chest. Tyragon's now down.
Yeah.
Like this is important now. And it goes in this. It closes. Tyragon looks furious at Kaitana. Because at this point he thinks that she has gone against orders and to look at the symbiote and been infected. He's like, and he looks at you and he goes, I'm in good mind to lock her up.
Don't you dare.
What do we do with her?
Help her recover. Kaitana is one of the most loyal soldiers you will ever know. If she has been infected by the symbiote, it has got her while she is unaware, which is a feat in itself.
He calls over two guards and he goes, take her to the medics. And they take her away, Kaitana. He goes, everybody get back, calls everybody back. And you and Turt pick up this box and you take it to where the captive symbiote is. You put it down. Bolty goes, I can't thank you enough, Turt and Gazzamatraz. Turt, this may seem rude. I would like to ask you to leave, please. Turt looks at you. Turt goes, well, of course. And he heads out.
Check on Brienne.
Yeah. And he heads out. And as he heads out, he just heads out. So a little bit of cheering. People have seen him catch the symbiote in his mouth. Stuff like that. But there's now quite a fear. People haven't seen this symbiote. It's the first they've seen it.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of fear within the grounds now that this is inside Elwyn. Bolty goes, you see, I don't want to open that box. This is contained while it's in human form. and can be kept in the carriage. That's not. That's going to come out and go for you or me. I can't do any research on it as it stands. I think it should just be destroyed.
Understood.
The only way I know that it can be destroyed is with your sword.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to leave that to you.
No problem.
Okay. This symbiote here is now dying. The life force that it's taken is dying. I have a feeling we're being watched.
By who?
I don't know. I can't see through the symbiote, but I feel something's seeing through the symbiote. Hence, it went straight for Brienne.
Okay. Is the symbiote fairly contained in the chest? Like it's not going to creep out of the chest? or
No,
anything?
the chest is beautifully containing it.
Okay.
There's
Can
no
I take
issue
the
with
chest
that.
to my room?
Yeah?
I'll take the chest to my room.
Okay. I want you to know that
Should we go
Bolty
to
advises against it, but...
What? But you can't get out of the chest.
No, but Bolty just advises against it. But it's up to you. He just thinks the two symbiotes should be together.
Why?
I just fear if this is a way, here everything's contained. We know where the symbiotes are. If one's taken away, God forbid anything should happen.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, fine. I'll leave it there.
Okay. May I ask why you wanted to take it to your room?
No,
Okay.
I'm into some stuff.
I should leave that with you.
All right. I'll go and check on Brienne.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. You go to check on Brienne. Ryking and Turt are with her. She wants to see Jackie.
Of course she does.
Jackie's not been heard of all day.
Aye.
She's not in a chamber.
She's not in the chamber.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. Right.
I'm going to say that Ryking's asked a couple of scouts and guards to try and find Jackie at this point, but...
Oh, yeah, it's weird that she didn't come when the word went round that Brienne was in trouble. That's annoying because I can't question her now.
Caetana has also re-emerged.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Caetana,
Yes.
how are you?
I feel more life in me now, but I don't know what's happened.
Any idea on Jackie's whereabouts?
Sadly, me and Jackie are sharing a room, but I stayed with Brienne last night, so I don't know where she is.
Can I... And I'm guessing the scouts and stuff haven't found or heard anything
Not
of
yet,
her.
no.
All right, I'm going to shoot to her room to see if I can see anything or see if everything looks...
Yeah, no, everything does look pretty normal.
Doesn't look like it's been... She's
You
been...
notice her
attacked.
armour's there, so she's not armoured up.
Okay.
Her sword's axe is there. So she hasn't
She
taken
hasn't
it
got
with
weapons or anything.
her.
Just knock on the bathroom door in case she's just in the toilet.
Yeah. No, it just pries open and yeah, she's not in there.
Kind of hoping she was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If I search around, do I see any notes or anything that would kind of hint towards where she may have gone?
There is nothing in that room that would give you any idea, other than the fact that her casual clothing is gone.
Okay.
She's not put on like fancy
So
clothes.
she's not gone
or,
off. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay. So Bolty's down at Thingy. He wouldn't have seen her, so she's not going to be there. She's not with Brienne. She's not in the medics thing because Caetana's just been there. Check the library.
Yeah, by all means, yeah, we'll go down
I mean,
to...
let's search the town, essentially.
Let's search the town.
Yeah.
She's not in the town.
Nowhere in the town.
Nope, I'm going to say all the guards have been looking and the scouts.
I'm going to ask any of the guards that are on the gates if they've seen her leave.
So you go to them. I'm not going to make this a ball ache and be like they've changed guards or anything like that. Yeah, you walk up to one of the guards.
Has Jackie Moon left here?
Why? She was quite merry, and I saw her leave. Must have been about just after sunrise this morning.
God. Drunk.
I mean, yeah.
Jesus.
I did try and stop her, but off she went.
Which direction?
Just straight out along the path, and where it just pops over the hill there, that's the last I could see of her.
Hafiti. I mean, I don't... Could Hafiti hear me? Nah, fuck Hafiti. Fire!
Yeah, fire, yep.
Let's ride.
Cool. Yeah, you hop on fire, and you make your way out. As you go over the hill, you see an army with catapults, with goblins, with their own dragons, with mountain trolls, and we'll end the episode there.
What the fuck? Goblin army? What the hell's happening here? And if you haven't already, check out the podcast,
Yeah,
which will be somewhere on this screen.
right now.
There.
That's it. Check it out.
Love you.
Love you.